So, you want to sing opera and classical, but it doesn't sound right. Maybe it sounds too much like pop. Or maybe you want to sing pop, but it sounds too operatic, too formal and sophisticated. Hello, darling. Or maybe you want to learn how to cross over styles, which is so popular nowadays. Let's discuss the main difference between opera and pop. And we will do 2 important exercises. I will demo in 2 different styles, and then I'll give you a bonus tip. We have a lot to cover today. Welcome back to another edition of Victoria's Victorious Vocal Tips. 34 years of teaching voice, 46 years of studying voice, all different styles. My students have ranged from ultra beginners all the way through advanced touring professionals, voice teachers, choral directors, and competition winners. I always give you serious vocal technique made simple and fun. Now, in this video, when I say opera, it will include classical art songs and oratorio. And when I say pop, it will include contemporary commercial styles such as rock, blues, R&B, musical theater, jazz, etc. Okay, the main difference between opera and pop is the shape of the vowels. Opera is unamplified, whereas pop is mic'd. Opera is typically more technically demanding, long sweeping lines, bigger range, greater use of dynamics, consistent vibrato, but none of this will matter if you don't get the vowel shape right. I go through this with every singer who wants to learn how to cross over styles. Okay, opera, more tall space, which means more yawny space in the back of the throat. Slightly higher soft palate, slightly lower larynx. This produces a loftier sound and has more what I call bloom. And it's also a bit darker than pop. As opposed to, for pop, a key part of classical technique is chiaroscuro, which means light, dark, a balance of brightness and darkness in the tone. It has more intense ring or squillo, and all of this is created by the amount of space that you give, the vowel shape. So listen once again, my higher soft palate, slightly lower larynx, a little bit more space in the back of the throat. On the other hand, pop vowels are going to be shorter, meaning less tall space, less yawny space in the back of the throat because you want to sound more speech-like. The soft palate will be a bit lower and the larynx will be neutral or sometimes a bit higher. Depends upon what kind of sound you want, and if you need help with the larynx, see my playlist on the larynx. So here's my pop as opposed to classical So the result is a more natural sound, more speech-like with less bloom. So listen, as opposed to Pop vowels are often a bit brighter as a result of the level of the larynx and less space in the back of the throat. Exercise 1. Comparison of the vowels in classical versus pop. Here's my classical. Or here's my pop, shorter space. Did you notice in my classical, I kept the vibrato consistent. In the pop, I chose to do straight tone and let the vibrato in at the last split second on the last note. If you need help with vibrato, see my playlist on it. Okay, you choose your style. 5 vowels, a, e, o, u. Higher voices can be here at G4. Lower voices can be there at G3. Here we go. A, e, o, u. Okay? Or you can go back and do both styles. Go back and repeat. Let's do it again. A, e, o, u. Breathe. A, e, o, u. One more. Breathe. A, e, o, u. You see, the amount of space that you give automatically changes the tone quality and style. Now, whatever style you sing, you want your vowels to sound aligned. You don't want to sound like you have 2 or 3 different voices. I think we better do the exercise again. So listen, okay? I'm going to do this in my classical voice. Not here we go. Aligned vowels. Sing. A, e, o, u. Breathe. A, e, o, u. Breathe. A, e, o, u. If you need more help, see my playlist on vowels. So before we go on, I hope you see how just that vowel exercise alone helped give you the core tone quality that you need for the style. That's a lot better than just trying to sing different styles and wondering why the sound isn't right. Now, if you still haven't gotten my audio exercise training program, Victoria's vocal exercise program, I don't know what you're waiting for. The program is huge, okay? I have 2 sections on vowels. We have a section on breath support. We have a new section on the vocal bridge or passaggio. I teach you about different vocal colors and choices, how to sing in different styles. We have variable playback speeds. It comes in 4 different voice types. The program is super affordable, and by far the best part is that I do regular group classes with members and I can help you. So see the link below and sign up right away. Okay, I want to demo in 2 different styles, and I'm going to do it stylistically correct versus incorrect. Here's the famous O mio babbino caro by Puccini. O mio babbino caro. Now, sometimes I hear this. Singers don't give enough space, so it sounds too pop, and then they don't get the diction correct either. What if I sang, O mio babbino caro? Ooh, it sounds too musical theater, and the diction makes me cringe. On the other hand, what if I want to sing the classic rock song, Moon Dance by Van Morrison? Okay? Well, it's a marvelous night for a moon dance. But sometimes I'll hear classical singers trying to cross over with classical space. What if I sang, well, it's a marvelous night for a moon dance? Sounds kind of funny, but I hear this. You know, when I'm singing in another style, I want to sound authentic. I don't want people to say, oh, she sounds like an opera singer trying to sing pop, or she sounds like a pop singer trying to sing opera. I'd rather have people think, wow, she's got a great voice. I bet you she can sing lots of things. Exercise 2. Now we're ready to apply words. We're going to sing I love you in an arpeggio, and I'm going to do it in my classical voice first. I love you. I love you. Did did you hear the difference in the height of the vowel? Love, love, as opposed to a pop, love, love. Or classical, I, pop, I. The classical has more It's a little taller, I versus I. Oh, what about the word you? I typically hear mistakes on this. Here's my classical you. You. Here's my pop you. You. You versus you. Classical would be you. Pop would be you. That's how we speak. Hello, you, not you. Okay, choose your style or else go back and repeat and do both styles, okay? Higher voices can start on G3, or if that's too low for you, then just sit the first few out and then come back in when you can sing it, okay? Lower voices can start on G2. Here we go. I love you. Think about your space. I love you. Nice and smooth. I love you. 3 more. I love you. 2 more. Last one. So my last note in the pop style might be you, delayed vibrato, straight tone to vibrato. In classical, I would probably sing you, vibrato throughout. Bonus tip, we discussed the main difference between classical and pop, but within each genre, there are different styles. We don't sing an intimate art song the same way we'd sing a Puccini or a Verdi aria. We don't sing pop the same way we'd sing rock, R&B, or musical theater. It's not just a matter of, oh, I think I'll sing this different style today. No, you want to sound authentic. See my playlist on how to sing with style and sound authentic. And if you want to sing with more vocal colors, see my playlist on resonance, where the true magic happens in singing. Thanks for being here, and I'll see you in the next video.